see the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Drexler out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Harden. Then there's Yao. And it's McGrady in at the 2 spot.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Now Harden. Drexler outside. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. McGrady outside. Oh, good with the triple. Rose looking around. Out to the right wing. Rodman. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Now here's Drexler. Back to Harden. McGrady against Pippen. Now here is McGrady. Tight defense on him. Good work defensively by Pippen. Rebound by Drexler.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jordan's shot is off.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
McGrady passes to Drexler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Pippen.
Yeah, one of the more entertaining players we've seen in the game. Clyde Drexler, the glide. Athleticism all over the place.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one is no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
Harden inside the 3-point line. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Rose. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Pippen against Drexler. He kicks to Harden. This one for 3. That one, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Drexler.
Well, I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of positioning. I mean, he is a master at knowing how to score close inside.
Rose, a putback. No dice on the putback jam. Houston in the lead. Tracy McGrady on the wing, guarded by Jordan. McGrady passes to Yao. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
A floater, and it's laid in by Rose. Rose has got 6.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Drexler against Pippen. Drexler outside. Shoots over Pippen and count it from 19 feet away. He has 5.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Pass to Rose. Yao with the block. McGrady kicks to Drexler. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Here is Rose. He has 6. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Outside Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Six to shoot. It's stolen by McGrady. And it's Houston on the break. McGrady's running. Knocked away. Here's Yao, and finished off by Yao.
Well, I tell you what, you've got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Pippen. Over Harden. Pippen, no luck.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Drexler dishes to Harden. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate. Jordan
kicks to Rodman. Passes Passes it to Rose. Drexler with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now Jordan. James Harden missing on the three. That one drops for him.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
Pippen against Drexler. A floater. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Pippen. Jordan the pass to Rodman. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Now it's just a three-point Rocket lead. Harden against Rodman.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And then Rodman with the dunk.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys, if for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Yao. Kicks to McGrady. Drexler against Pippen. Pass to Harden. Plenty of space. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's 6 points for Yao.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
High arcing shot. Rose gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, Pippen, a fantastic defender, and knows when to pounce on passing lanes to come up with the steals. Watch out.
On the pass to Harden. He kicks it to Olajuwon. The shot, no good. Rodman with the defensive effort. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Jordan against McGrady. 5 on the clock. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And Rose throws it down.
Boy, we know how athletic Rose is, guys, but he's also excellent at anticipating on defense.
Harden outside. Over Rose. Harden, no good.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here is Harden following the score by Derrick Rose. Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Harden against Rose. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Will it go? They get the rebound. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And for Olajuwon, when you think of rebounding, it's not just his size and lift. Also the instincts play a role.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And that one falls for Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon, a transcendent talent. Late to the game, but my, oh my, what a beast of a big man. He's certainly a guy you can build a team around.
Now here's Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Back to Harden. Unloads from 9. Olajuwon trying to break free. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 6 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pippen against Drexler. Pass to Jordan. Here is Rose. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Drexler. Second shot opportunity, and it's Yao getting it to go down. 8 points for him.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Olajuwon with the block. From deep, Drexler gets the three-pointer to fall. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. They've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Rose in at the 1. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Bob Love, one of the old school forwards, has that real nice game. Plays an old school style, close to the ground, but excels at scoring the ball and defending.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Love. Both free throws good from Love. And so it's Houston with it. And here's Murphy. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, I tell you what, he's not going to give in to the defense. Butler really is ferocious. Great job finishing off these tough shots.
Now here's Drexler. Over Butler. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 5 rebounds tonight for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
To end the run. Yao kicks to Sampson. McGrady outside. Clock at 6. Drexler outside. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Here's Rose. Another one falls for Chicago.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Yao, the pass to Murphy. Drexler with it. Pass to McGrady. On deep. And there's the call on Yao. That is his first foul of the game.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
B.J. Armstrong's checked in for Chicago. Hayes is checked in for Houston. The Bulls leading by 4. Sloan deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Armstrong. Outside Butler. Love hit the elbow. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Drexler. You can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Butler. To the wing right side. Up top Armstrong. He's guarded by Murphy. Here's Gilmore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Armstrong. And the Bulls with another miss. Rockets trail by 4. McGrady kicks to Murphy. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Here's Tomjanovich, defended by Butler. And that one's good, Tomjanovich.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Armstrong with it. Dishes it to Butler. Pass to Love. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now Armstrong. Just 4 to shoot. Floats one up. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Rockets trail. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murphy can't hit. Here's Chicago. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Armstrong passes to Love. And he makes that one. And the Bulls lead by 4.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Murphy. And it's in there. Murphy's got his first points of the night. And so here is Chicago. Armstrong dishes to Butler. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Now here is Murphy. There's the pass to Tomjanovich. Shot clock at 6. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Chicago. For Houston, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Chicago leading. And here's Armstrong. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot misses. And Houston the other way now. Here's Tomjanovich. Pass to Sampson. Murphy on top. No good. That would have tied it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Love. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Butler. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
It's clear that Butler feels confident shooting down low. I mean, he's got the strength and touch to dominate in there.
Here's McGrady. Got a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one's good by Butler. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Murphy. Chicago grabs the miss.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Armstrong.
B.J. Armstrong, so effective, and I love the way he's effective. I mean, he's a clever combo guard who's very efficient, stays very much within himself and how he plays the game.
Chicago making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. And both free throws good for Armstrong.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Francis. And that one goes long.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is Murphy. To the inside. Here's Sampson, and it's blocked.
Respect the reach of Gilbert because it's extensive. Makes blocking shots look really easy.
Taken away by Hayes. Here's Murphy. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Armstrong kicks to Butler. He feeds it to Rodman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Tomjanovich. The dish to Malone. Holden with it. Back to Malone. 5 to shoot. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Harden against Jordan. Here's Armstrong. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Armstrong's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Olajuwon in the high post. Harden bounce pass. Malone. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 8 rebounds in this game. They get it back. Here's Rodman, and the jam by Dennis Rodman.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here is Harden after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Oh, that's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And both free throws good for Armstrong. Rockets trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Malone outside. Passes to Tomjanovich. Pippen with the steal. Puts it up. Nice shot from the wing. Pippen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I said. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And a wide open look for Jordan. And a miss there on the triple. Jordan's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Tomjanovich, guarded by Pippen. Harden against Jordan. Harden the pass to Olajuwon. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Takes the 13-footer. The Rockets pull it in. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden against Jordan. Harden left side. Pass to Tomjanovich. Here's Malone. The rebound by Jordan. The Bulls leading by 13. He kicks it to Armstrong. Some solid defense here from Malone.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now, here is Olajuwon. 5 points in the game. The pass to Tomjanovich. Houston needs to get a shot. It's deflected.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Pass to Gilmore. Out left to the wing. Armstrong kicks to Jordan. Over Olajuwon. Here's Gilmore. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. An outstanding first quarter for Derrick Rose. He ended up with 17 points and 1 steal. And, Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Yao. Tracy McGrady is out there with Harden. Then there's Drexler, and it's Olajuwon in at the power forward. Now, here is Harden, following the miss by Michael Jordan. To the paint. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Yao.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jordan at the elbow. Looking to end his cold.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Drexler outside. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Drexler's got 12 in the game. The Bulls leading by 11. Outside Jordan. He dishes it to Rose. There's the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
You got to take Rose seriously from there now. I mean, he's capable of doing some major damage from distance.
Now, here is McGrady. 5 points in the game. Drexler outside. Harden surveying the D. Launches it. Drexler, no good. And so here is Chicago. Outside Rose. Pippen against Drexler. Jordan at the elbow. And that one drops. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Harden against Jordan. Harden outside. Ball stolen. And they're running. Here's Rose. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 22.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pippen with the steal. Kicks it to Rose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. Passes it to Rose. Over Harden. And it's Rose missing. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. It's an 18-point game. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
The Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Shooting two.
Free throw drops for Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Both good from the line that time. Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the finals. You like that?
Yes and no. I think you have two separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or a finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. So I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like it.
At least you're honest, Clark. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Chicago, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Olajuwon against Rodman. Outside Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, Jordan's so crafty in the pick and roll. He's unpredictable and hard to stop in these situations.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
He's got 10. Drexler outside. Six on the shot clock. To stop the run. Ball shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Pippen, after the missed three from Clyde Drexler. Yep, that one goes in there. Pippen's got 8 points.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Now here's Drexler. He's got 12. And finished off by Drexler.
Much respect for the bounce of Drexler. I mean, this guy knows how to get up and throw it down with flair.
Here's Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
McGrady outside. Houston moving the ball around, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Luol Deng is checked in for Michael Jordan. Drexler outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Rodman. And it's Olajuwon missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now, here is McGrady. Dennis Rodman missing his last shot. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And here is Deng. Rodman kicks to Pippen. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, the shot will not fall. So Houston will take it the other way. The pass to McGrady. Olajuwon trying to break free. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Paul.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Rose passes to Deng. Back to Rose. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Then for 3. Second chance effort. Here's Noah. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Yao. Steps back and fires. Yao. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Rose. He's got 26, 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, I like how strong Grant is inside. I mean, not many guys want to fool with him down there.
McGrady against Pippen. Let's go. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Joakim Noah. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
And that one misses. Smith checked in for Tracy McGrady. And he sinks the second. Chicago leading by 22. Outside Rose. Outside Dang. Three-pointer. Chicago with a new 14. Great positioning on the putback.
That's where Grant is most active, that offensive glass. Does a nice job using his body to get the position he needs.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do with a fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Bulls leading by 21. Rose with the ball. 26 points for him. The teardrop falls in. Rose has got 28.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Dang against Drexler. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Outside Rose. He kicks it to Pippen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Noah. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Now here's Rose. 28 points for him. On the wing, Dang. Shot clock at 6. Fades. Good work there as it goes.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
A nice shot by Olajuwon.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Pippen, the pass to Rose. Can't get it to fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Down low. Yao with the block. Al Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Drexler, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Luol Deng. The Rockets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. free throw drops for Drexler. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Drexler. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Gilmore. 1:12 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Releases. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Pippen's got 10 points in the game. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Drexler. He's got 16. Here's the teardrop. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Free throw drops for Drexler. Houston making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. Both free throws good from Drexler. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Rose against Smith. Shot from 12. And that one hits back iron. Rockets trail by 18. Inside. Here's Yao. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And here's Rose. 28 points for him over Smith. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here is Harden. He has 6. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls leading by 17. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rockets trail by 17. They've got Pippen. Grant is out there with Kukoc. And it's Rose. And it's Gilmore in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pippen kicks to Grant. Passes it to Rose. Pocket 6. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Yao. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Feeds to Sampson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Sampson, 7'4", versatile, mobile. Good luck trying to stop him inside. He's too tall, too long.
Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
Sampson, an imposing physical presence, so long, 7'4", towering big man who I think is As versatile a big man as I've ever seen. Scores, rebounds, defends very well. Very impressive.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Smith. Jordan against Harden. Over Kukoc. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from James Harden.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
From deep, Rose. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists in the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pippen against Drexler. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Harden with it. Over Kukoc. Harden's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 17. To the inside. Pippen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Looking to end the run. Here's Harden. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Rose. Smith with the defensive effort. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Looking to get back on track here. Harden's shot is off.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
All alone. Oh, trying for it.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
And by Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Rose kicks to Rodman. The pass to Jordan. Rose against Harden. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Houston. Drexler outside. Over Rose. And the shot is long. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pippen is doubled. The feed to Rodman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. Clark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep 3 at the top and on the wing.
Take a break.
And then you've got a little shorter 3 if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that 3 more in line or symmetrical with the deep 3 at the top. I kind of like having a short corner 3.
I agree with you.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Malone's checked in for the Rockets. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Harden dishes to Drexler, kicks it out to Harden. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
Now Jordan. The shot. Rebound by Yao Ming. Rockets trail by 21. Now here's Drexler. Shoots over Pippen. True on the 14-footer. Drexler's got 20 points. Here's Rose. Kicks it to Jordan. From the wing. The Bulls keep it alive. And the rejection by Harden. McGrady passes to Malone. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pippen can't hit. McGrady against Jordan. It's stolen by Rodman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Mark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Rose against Harden. From downtown, and it's Chicago with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Rose against Harden. Rose goes in. Outside Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Outside. Pass to Olajuwon. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Rose kicks to Jordan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jordan's got 13 points in the second half.
encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Pippen against Drexler. McGrady outside. Clock at 4. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Pass to Rose. The 17-footer. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You know, one of the things you can't allow Rose to do, guys, is to find his comfort zone from there, because he'll get into a rhythm and torch you.
Harden outside. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Jordan kicks to Rodman. Back to Jordan. They grabbed their own miss. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 16-7 run. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Bulls leading by 13. Outside Rodman. Rose against Harden. Outside Pippen. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Here's Harden. Pass to Drexler. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Harden against Rose. Pulls up on the elbow. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist by Harden. Drexler's got 12 points here in the second half. Now the pass to Rose. Over Harden. Rose can't hit.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Buries it down low. Rose has got 39.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Here's Harden. Makes it off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And finished off by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Rose against Harden. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Rodman and the jam by Dennis Rodman. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Clark, there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. The NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that, to adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but I think that could work.
second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
McGrady against Jordan. And that one drops for him. Jordan's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 16. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. Smith against Armstrong. Hayes up top. Pass to Francis. Shot clock at 6. Over Dang. Francis' shot is off. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Rodman, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
This is it to Malone. Stolen by Noah. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Armstrong against Smith. And here's Armstrong. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.